You may have different types of discharge throughout your menstrual cycle. The discharge changes happen in the vaginal opening called vulva. The cervix produces different types of mucus that changes hormonal levels. The cycle begins with menstrual bleeding, when the endometrium is shed. The cervix is being blocked by different types of mucus that prevent sperm from entering the uterus. This means that you are infertile. The number of days that you experience is an unchanging pattern that determines the length of cycle. If your cycle is short, you may not experience much of this infertile pattern. If your cycle is long, you may have more. The pituitary gland in the brain begins to secrete a hormone called follicle-stimulating hormone, or FSH. This stimulates the growth of a group of follicles in your body. Each follicle contains an egg and a bundle of surrounding cells that secrete estrogen. Estrogen activates the cervix to produce the mucus essential for fertility. This is the start of the fertile phase. Fertile phase, shown using a baby symbol, begins before ovulation. One type of mucus dissolves the plug, which means sperm can now enter the uterus. Another type of mucus filters out damaged sperm cells. Another nourishes the sperm, so they can live for up to 5 days in the reproductive system. It forms channels which helps the sperm travel through your reproductive system to meet and fertilize the egg. You can observe that you feel wet and slippery. The mucus becomes thinner and clearer. The last day of the slippery feeling is called the peak of fertility. It is very close to the time of ovulation. The pituitary gland releases LH as follicles near maturity. LH triggers ovulation, the release of the egg from its follicle. The egg is swept in the fallopian tube to begin its journey in the uterus. If fertilization doesn't occur, the egg will die. But if the sperm meets the egg, fertilization will take place. After ovulation, the empty follicle is transformed into the corpus luteum. The corpus luteum produces hormones called progesterone. It prepares the endometrium in case there is a fertilized egg ready to implant. The fertility of this cycle is over. After ovulation, a new cycle begins.